tried to come on again. Let me move this plant out of the way. Trying to come on again to see if it will work, but I think that's because I was on their Wi-Fi and their Wi-Fi wasn't great, but now I'm on the data, so hopefully that will be better. Please let me know if you are watching. I'd love to hear from you. I'm going to be answering your questions. There's no like definite kind of theme or whatever. It's just I'm going to be answering your questions. I'm going to be on for a little bit. So I am live from Bali at the moment. I'm here in like this really lovely place here. Very warm. I hope that you can hear me all right, because I know the music is playing like quite loud. So yeah, I hope that you can hear me over the music. Yes, I'll be answering your questions. Do let me know if there's anything that's on your mind or something that you want like a quick answer to. So please know that I am going to be here for a little bit. If you're watching, please do say hi, because I love it when I hear from you guys, and that's one of the main reasons why I miss doing the live so much. I really do. Hello, one of a kind. Hello, Luke. Yeah, I really have missed doing the live streams like so much. I think it's been a year, hasn't it? I think the last one was when I was in the UK, and yeah, that was a while ago now. I really needed this tonight. I'm struggling. No worries, one of a kind. Hello, Bob. Thank you for joining in. Hello, Janet. Thank you. Luke, hello, and one of a kind, what are you struggling with? Get your questions in. And Barefoot 3422. Oh, do you know what? So far, I am having a good day. This morning, I've been in the studio. I've been in the podcast studio, like recording some new videos for YouTube that are going to be out later this week. Was it Monday? Yeah, later on this week. So it's been busy. I've been talking quite a lot. Like I was in there for about 2 hours. So I had like my content and like my plan of what I was saying. So I had that all kind of like mapped out. So that was good. But today it's warm, but it's cloudy. I probably will have a nap later this afternoon, and I'll do some more work in the kind of late afternoon, evening. But I just wanted to kind of connect with you guys and say hello, because I haven't done this for a while, and I really, really want to do this. Oh, thank you, Janet. Like, how are you guys liking the new kind of format? Like the podcasty style. It's very much more relaxed. I just wanted to know, how is that hitting? Is that good? Also, let me know what other topics would work for you, so I can make more content on things that really matter to you. So please, in the comments section below, please, write and say what kind of topics you want me to talk about, like the trauma bond, or moving forward, like what would work, for you guys. What do you guys need to kind of hear about, or leaving them, or that kind of spiritual, energetic bond? Do you want me to go more spiritual on the channel rather than more psychology focused? And get your questions in. Do narcissists have trauma bonds to us as we do to them? That's a great question, Bob. No, they don't. The reason, and one of a kind, I'm going to answer your question after. Hello, Ray. The reason why they don't, Bob, I looked this up because I think this was like a few years ago now. I was doing research into a video, and I remember like asking the same questions. Do they have the same? But the answer is no, because the trauma bond is intermittent reinforcement. Okay, that's basically what it's about. We don't do that to them. They do that to us. They don't have a trauma bond per se. Basically, the way that they look at relationships and connections is all about in terms of objectification. So you're an object. I own you. If you're performing, you're doing what I'm telling you to do, then that's great. Okay? So they don't attach to us in the same way. They don't lose it. They don't feel the loss. It's like, I can't control them anymore. I need somebody else. That's why they go and find new supply most of the time, because they need to have that stimulation. They need to have that entertainment. Do you know what I mean? So it's not the same. They don't feel it the same way we do. We are, how do I say it? We are distraction. We're entertainment for them. That's what I would say. It's more about they don't feel the same connection. With them, it's very much conditional. For us, it's unconditional. We'll do anything. We want you to be happy. We will do anything to make this relationship work. We'll bend over backwards. They don't have the same realizations. They don't self-reflect. They don't do that. They feel all of the anxiety, the hypervigilance, like sometimes that we could, or the stress, but they don't experience the connection in the same way that we do. So I hope that answers your question. It's not the same way. No. So Bob, I hope that answers the question. Okay, one of a kind. My ex-narc and I have been separated almost 2 years. He contacts me every time he has issues with his girlfriend. I mentally can't let him go. I know I don't want him, but mentally I can't get over it. Oh, bless you, my dear. Okay. What needs to happen here, okay, you know what I would say to you is you can't allow him to have so much access to you. Obviously, he's using this as, you know, getting advice, getting validation, getting his confidence. That's what I would say. But you allowing him to have access to you, like the time, the energy, the way he contacts you. That's what the issue is here, is that he's deciding that he can contact or access to you anytime he wants, which is not right. And also, why, like, this is also wrong. Why is he thinking about his his girlfriend to you? This isn't right. You if you want to still continue to have some sort of contact with him, which, by the way, can I just be really honest with you? It's not helping you to move forward and let go of him, because the more that you have him, and I understand what it's like with these trauma bonds. I get it. You want him in your life, but you don't want him. But it's hard to let it go. And I think at some point you're going to have to kind of like bite the bullet and kind of like go, no, I can't do this anymore with him, because it's not allowing you to break free, is it? It's keeping you stuck. That's the only other thing. But in the meantime, you need to put some sort of like protection in for yourself. Like it, do you know what I mean? Because that's just not fair on you. That's making you feel upset with yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like you are longing, you're hoping, you're wishing that this could be different. That's what I'm saying. Darling, you've got to be able to just like literally, or have some sort of boundary, like you decide when he contacts. Do you know what I mean? Like we'll say, oh, I'll speak to him or whatever. You set it up. This is so good. This is strawberry matcha. That's good. My voice, I've been talking all morning and it's just like it's going dry. But my dear, one of a kind, listen, what I would say to you is, in the meantime, put boundaries in place, because otherwise he's just going to take from you, and he's not going to give the same value and compassion and time and energy to you. He's just using it because he's just, you know, you're giving him access. You've got to be smart, my friend. You've got to be smart. And I know that you are. And I know it's difficult to let these people go. I get it. But you just got to protect your heart, protect yourself. And also, he knows what he's doing. He knows that talking about, it's a triangulation tactic, I think, as well. He's trying to keep you hooked, but also trying to get her to also feel, you know, like, oh, I've got options. Oh, I'm talking to my, do you know what I mean? So that's not fair. He's not thinking about you. If it's a he, sorry. It's just like, if this connection is going to work, it's going to work both ways, not just for him. So I hope that really helps. I hope that helps you, my friend. Okay, Amy, hello, thank you. Moving forward and how to fully get over them. Okay, I will be doing more. Look who's live, higher from Canada. Dennis, hello, thank you. Yeah, they look at us and we're the toaster, for sure. Like, we provide a service. Yeah, we're like grilling the bread. We're doing so much for them. I mean, who do they think they are? Seriously, who do they think they are? No, that's why we've got to be smart, my friends. We can't look at it and like allow so much of ourselves like they can have us. No. Like I'm saying, who do they think they are? We're smart. We're the ones that are going to level up. We're going to get over them. They're going to stay stuck in this same cycle over and over again. Do you know what I mean? Okay, Luke. Sorry, that matcha is so good. Does it ever actually happen that a covert narcissist female really changes in love unconditionally at some point? Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm so behind. Love and change unconditionally, and at some point they go to counselling and God, or is it 100% they can never change? I'm going to be brutally honest. They 100% cannot change. It's no. And the reason is, okay, this all stems from childhood, and this is all neurological. So it's almost like they have been programmed or conditioned to think a certain way. So that is not going to change no matter how much medication, how much kindness, how much love you give them. That isn't going to be the remedy, because what we're talking about here is neurological pathways. So that would mean, and this can't be done, like this is about changing neural networks or rewiring them. Yes, in neuroplasticity it can be done, but that person has to be aware. And narcissists don't really have awareness. All they ever think is that everything is your fault, something that you've done to them, something that's happened to them. Do you know what I mean? Like it's never their fault. So they don't really have that awareness. I understand that they can go into counselling, you know, maybe they might even seek reassurance or love from God. But the counselling, unless they are aware, unless they go for themselves, not for a certain purpose, then it's in my opinion, I don't think they can change. And also they have an external locus of control. So what that means is they're constantly outsourcing the blame. They don't see themselves as an issue because of the lack of the self-awareness. It means it's very difficult, for example, in therapy, as you know, as someone who works with clients, part of the therapeutic process is that you have awareness as to what's going on, like as to what the issue is. You have to have awareness, and you have to have a level of acceptance. Now, do you see a narcissist having that? No. And also emotional immaturity as well is another big aspect to this. So can they change? Can they love unconditionally? No, because they have been programmed to love conditionally. Everything that they do serves a purpose. There are conditions to the way that they are. So that really isn't going to be changing. Sorry. Oh, good, Bob. Thank you. I said no to lots of people. That's good, Ray. We're together 10 years. Oh, bless you. Once I understood the disorder, it helped me to move on. I stopped blaming myself. That's it. That's how you got to remember. You got to stop blaming yourself. Because it is a disorder. I nearly spilled that. Because it is a disorder and it's not actually your fault. You can't change them and you can't help them. Neither can I. To really be honest with you, like I said, you have to have some sort of awareness. Guys, if you are here on the live, please do like, press the like button. I really would love that. There's 12 of you at the moment. Yeah, I'm glad, Jen. That's really good that you were able to. It's hard because I feel like she's better and I wasn't enough. No. It's not about that, my friend. It's not about who is better. And of course, and as a woman, I get it. You're going to compare yourself. You're going to think that, you know, he's gone to her because there's something that you didn't. It's not about that. The reason why they go to certain people is because it's easier. They don't have to work so hard. Do you know what I mean? Like it's easy. They don't have to put so much effort in, and they can remember they're new. They don't know them very well. The narcissist can be whoever they want to be, and it isn't about who is better and who's not. Because think about it, right? If he had moved on and he was genuinely happy, why is he contacting you? Because think about it. If you were to enter a relationship with someone and you've got someone else, or you're happy in another relationship, first of all, you wouldn't be contacting your ex because that just so wouldn't be happening. You're so happy in your relationship, so you wouldn't be contacting an ex to make you feel better. And also, And also, you would be so content with the new person that, why is he calling you? You just, I don't know, like there's certain things you just wouldn't. And also, ex wouldn't be on the mind because you're so happy with the new person. So at the end of the day, he's contacting you because he wants his cake and eat it. He wants a lot of people, you know, so that makes him feel good. It's all about validation and it's all about confidence at the end of the day. That's what's happening. And she isn't better. She isn't better. It was just easier at the time. You know, when people move on just like that, that isn't about healing. That isn't about investing the time in the new person. That's about their ego. Ultimately, that's all about ego. That's not about healing. It's about ego and entertainment so that they are not on their own. If they're on their own, they crumble. They can't deal with it because there's so much going on in their mind and it's always negative. It's not about who's better. It really isn't. She just doesn't know him. She does not know him. And also, you know, you've got history together. It's a long time, 10 years, you know, that's why. Meaning, you know him and he's gone to her because it's new. It's just a bit of, she doesn't know him. That's what I mean. Oh my gosh, so Daniel, you're also at the trauma one. Sorry, I'm so behind on the comments. That's the story of my life, isn't it, my friends? Grace says, you're my lifeline and I can't tell you how much I respect your input. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad that I've been able to help. I really, really am. So no matter who they are with, they'll still be that way. Yeah, 100%, whatever kind. They are not changing. 100%. Janet, you're right. Lizard brain. Yeah, they're not changing. Why should they? Why should they? It's like an ape's brain, just can't update it into human. I love that, Dennis. Yes. Sonia says, high-functioning narcissist does permanently discard. There is no hoovering. Why? Oh, okay, Sonia. So maybe in this scenario, it's when there is no hoovering. Do you know what I've got to say to you? I didn't really have hoovering from my experience. He didn't, and I think that's because I had a YouTube channel and I kind of knew a lot about what was going on because when I first started talking about it, like that was all from my experience. And now, obviously, mine didn't hoover either. But what I'm trying to say is when you get too strong, when you're too aware of what's going on, and you've caused a lot of like embarrassment for them, and they can't come back. I feel like that's what's going on. It's because they know that they can't control you. They know that you're not going to give them time of day for them to even be able to like have their antics with you. Do you know what I mean? It's about you, that you got too strong. Not that you're not good enough, not that they don't want to, you know, hoover and be with you. It's not about that. This is literally, you know what? This is literally because you got too strong. So Sonia, whatever you did, you did right, okay? You did right. You don't want them in your life. Like, why would you want someone like that in your life? They're so toxic. They drain your energy, and they're not even nice. They're not even nice to be around, you know? Janet says, one thing I was with was the one who was so delusional. He thought he was better than everyone else. He had a false image of his status in life for absolutely no reason. He would look down at everyone else. So weird. Oh, bless you. Do you know what, Janet? You know what that's about? That's about entitlement. But do you know what that also says to me? When people do things like that, they've got issues themselves. Like, why would you be looking down on someone else? That means that you place yourself above everybody else, which actually no one is above you or beneath you. We are all equal. So when somebody does that, they have problems or issues in the way that they themselves, the way that they hold themselves in society. Do you know what I mean? Because when they make themselves feel better, okay, by putting someone else down, that's because they are insecure. Why else would someone do that? Someone who is secure, someone who is happy, no one's going to be doing things like you're happy with yourself, and you want to share that happiness, you want to share that joy. So when someone is really happy with themselves, they're not going to be looking down on others. And I feel like that's what it was. And also it's showing off. It's an image with people like that when they don't have self-esteem or confidence. they want others to think that they are better. So it's like a persona, like that's how I want you to see me. So it's a very controlled way of seeing the other person, you know. A lot of narcissists do that. Like some, for example, they build their whole identity on it. I remember I had a client, and it was her professor, and he was trying it with her. There was like literally 25 years difference. Oh my god, this client I had like a few years ago, and she was saying that her professor, he literally was flirting with her, trying to get, and he built his whole image on being intellectual, on being very clever, very high up in the department. Yeah, like it's all different aspects, you know, of life. Like it's about what makes them feel superior to others. Other ones will be like money, having loads of women around them, loads of men. It's about attention. It's about what fuels that, what motivates that behavior. Ultimately, I hope that answers the question. You're welcome, one of a kind. You're welcome. Midnight Sun, Alaska. Your lovely comments on my video. I have been reading them, so thank you so much. I just saw this at 8:45 Alaska time. Nice to see you, Anushka. Hello, nice to see you too. Mine used to, but I honestly believe that they know that I know, and I'm 5,000 miles away. Like, they like easy. I'm not easy. That's it. It's insecurity. Yeah, it's easy. Thank you so much, guys. I don't know whether you know. I'm in Bali. Look, this is where I am. It's not home. I just like literally stepped out. This is what I wanted to say to you guys. I literally like stepped out, and I thought, honestly, I don't know. It just came into my mind, and I'm like, right, because I'm going to do some editing now. I've got my bit here. Do some editing of the video. Yes, I edit my own videos. Yes, I do. I don't have an editor. Like all of the videos, everything, all the content, I plan myself. I do it all myself, and I love it. I do. I love it. But what was I saying? Yeah, and I just was like, I really want to speak with you guys. Like, I haven't connected to you guys for so long, and I think I will be doing the live streams again, because it is something that I really, really miss connecting with you guys. Like, really miss being with you guys. So just let me know in the comments, if you're watching the replay, just let me know in the comments what days and times would work. That also would really help, because then I can just plan it and then convert it into like Bali time, you know. I like it when you share these mini case studies as examples. Oh yes, yeah, it's like, it helps, like, because I just want you guys to know that you're not alone, and like what you are feeling, what you're experiencing is exactly what happens to others. So it is a phenomenon. Like, this is, you know, like I feel like it's helpful doing the examples. Guys, please do smash that like button. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I like it when you share examples. Bob, thanks for the kind words. I agree, he was not happy, low self-esteem, really entitled. Yeah, that's what he's doing. I know. Always a pleasure to see you too, Paul. Thank you. Sonia, thank you very much. Can you in the future do talks about high functioning? Yes, I need to write this down. Yes, I will do, because I feel like, did I even bring my pen? I don't think I did. Look, I bought like a whole bag of stuff. But I will. Do you know what? I don't know if I can screenshot. Do you know what, Sonia, can I ask you a huge favor? Can you just write high functioning narcissist in the comments section? Because then I'll know. Then I will be able to do more, because I feel like that's such an interesting topic, high functioning. Because there's loads of them that are high functioning, and you would not even see them. A lot of them, like, they're doctors, they're solicitors, they're so clued up, like they own companies. And I'm not saying, you know, that you have to, like, there's no emotional intelligence, and they're like so detached. That's what makes them, like, their attention to detail is so razor sharp. That's one of the things with them. And you know, they learn, and because of that, they learn how to read people. You don't need emotion, you need intelligence, you need emotional intelligence, but you don't need to feel emotion per se to be able to read people. That's what we were taught in psychology. You don't need to feel emotion. You need to be intelligent, highly, like, emotionally intelligent, but you don't need to feel like emotions yourself to be able to read people. And that's what they do, and that's why they get along in their lives, because they're able to read people. Isn't this nice, guys? I wish Do you know what? I wish I could meet you guys and we could just sit here, have our matcha, like have this discussion, you know, instead of like literally sat here on my own. But it does what it feels like for me. I feel like I've got you guys with me. I'm here drinking matcha. I just had some brunch, and you know, this is so lovely. I've got to say, I really do. And I know this time isn't great for everybody. I know it's not. I know it's either really late at night for you guys over in the Pacific. The UK I know is not watching because it's like 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock on a Monday morning. No one's going to be watching. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not doing it for the views. I just wanted to kind of connect with you guys, and who was on was going to be on. But I need to look at times that is going to work for everybody. You Americans are probably easier to kind of work with. The UK people is like, they're literally like 8 hours behind Bali time. But I think America is behind 12 or 16 hours. It's a lot, but it actually works with the time conversion. So when I work with clients, I'm either working really early in the morning or really late at night. So it does work. Oh, thank you, Midnight Sun Alaska. I know it's real work. It's excellent content, Evan. Thank you. Where are you this time? Pony. Oh my gosh, Ponies Pick Mitch. I'm in Bali. Do you guys remember? Maybe you do Ponies Pick. Do you remember for how many years I was saying, I really want to go to Bali. I really just want to live there. Do you remember it was more on my lives that I used to talk and say, this is just somewhere that I really want to go. We're all going to have a retreat. And this is another thing I really am looking into retreat venues. There are a few, actually not far from me. I'm in Canggu, Bali. And I was saying, I really want to run this retreat. I really want to do this retreat. And I really want to live in Bali. And you know what? I made it happen. It took me 2 years. But I made it happen. And Bali maybe isn't what I expected, but it's different. But on a positive note, you know what? I live my life. Like, I have a life. I have actual life here. You know, life is better for me here than it is in the UK. First of all, it's a lot cheaper. The weather's good. The people are more friendlier. I've actually got friends. Not that not in the UK I didn't, but I've actually got friends. I can walk to the beach. Literally, I'm at the beach in 15 minutes, and the beach for me really helps calm my nervous system. Yes, I still get anxiety. Yes, I do. I try to control and not control, but try to kind of remedy it as much as I can. It's easier here, you know. You feel like wanting to do things when you are here. In the UK, it's cold, especially now. Like, it's February. It's cold. You don't feel like doing anything. Everything really is so over there, especially in London. Yes, I've got my family over there. Yes, the dog is at my mum and dad's. I miss people. I'm not going to lie, I do miss people. And I try to go back as much as possible. I mean, the next time I'm going to go back, the next trip is the end of March. But you know, like, there are sacrifices that you have to make. But one thing is, I did this for me. I moved here for me because literally I just didn't feel like I was living. You know, I was doing all the studying, you know, trying to qualify, all of this, and I thought, what is the point? If I can't live my life, I've just got to work. What is the point? You know what I mean? Catching the tail end. No, K-Des, I'm still going to be on here. Don't worry, I'm still going to be on here. I'm great and still with the missus. Ponies Pick. No, not contact 5 years. Yes. You've done it. Truth, grow up, people. Yeah. Thank you. Mine was high functioning. Okay, thank you for your, thank you so much for your feedback. Do you know what, this is what I want. This is what really helps me to kind of understand what's needed. Right, okay, yes, I have worked with a lot of high functioning doctors, engineers. Their behavioral patterns are much complicated than normal. Yeah. There's some point, they're so they can read behaviors. They can't read your mind. Don't think that they can read your mind. They can't be doing that. But they can read people's facial expressions and body language. That's how they do it. And it's really hard when you're someone who is quite expressive. When you don't do that yourself, like, you're just going to be you. So the way that you talk, the way that your facial expressions, all of this is going to make a difference. That's how they read you. And this is what you have to be aware of. It's not the questions, it's about how your behavior, how you're presenting yourself. That also is a big giveaway. Yes, so that's what, I hope that helps. So it's your mood swings have no impact on them or very reduced emotionally. So it's like your mood swings have no impact on them or very reduced emotionally. Dennis, I don't know what you mean. Can you rephrase that question for me, please? Sorry. Kades, oh, I'm much better. You helped me, Anushka. Nearly 10 p.m. here. Oh, bless you, Kades. I know it's not the great. Oh my God, Mayo, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Oh my gosh, you're from London. Oh, thank you. I know it's so early. I'm so sorry. 26, so many years. I'm happy you're there. Good for you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm in California. It's 10 p.m. Yes, Janet. Bless you. I know, guys. It is late. It's almost 1 a.m. here. It works great for me. I'm a night out. Okay, Mr. Anderson. Right. So I'll know. Beautiful. I remember it's been following you since you started your channel. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, like I knew I was talking about Bali for years. California. Yes, Tina. 9:53. Okay. So I could do a little bit earlier. Like an hour or two earlier. I could do for sure. My relatives in London. And is well known, my very abusive to my mother, and cut her off. I can't say much, but it's heartbreaking. Oh, bless you, Kavanita. It's your mum, I know. It's one of the hardest things because it's your family, and that's kind of like a primal relationship as well, like mother or father or siblings. You know what, you did do the right thing, even though right now you're probably thinking like, oh my God, how could I do that? And one thing that I always say to my clients, because I know this is heartbreaking, I know it is, even though the kind of the label, you know, mother, father, sister, cousin, best friend, boyfriend, partner, husband, girlfriend, wife, those are all terms, those are all labels to describe a relationship or to describe a status in the relationship, right? And obviously they carry heavy connotations to that. That I do know, that I do realise. It has heavy connotations to it. But this is where we get stuck. This is where it becomes very challenging for us. Because those labels hold weight. Mother, father, husband, wife, best friend, sister, brother. Do you know what I mean? They hold weight. It's almost like there's a role, and that's what I want to say is those roles are unfulfilled emotionally, and that's where it hurts us. You have to see the behavior, not the person, not the role. And I know that is really challenging, and like being a primary relationship, your mother, that is going to be hard. But I've had a few clients where it's also been a female and their mother has been narcissistic. It's taken a while, but you will get through it. If you wanted to contact me for a consultation, you see it in the description box. I'll do it after the live. I've worked with clients as well whose mothers have been narcissistic. It's heartbreaking, but it just means you have to have boundaries and interact differently, you know, with that person to be able to save yourself emotionally. Much love, my friend. I hope that's helped. Brooke Burke, Pony's Pick says, Brooke Burke got me on Bali when she did her show 20 years ago, and that's how I found out about it. Oh, I need to look that up. Who's Brooke Burke? For reference, it's almost 9 p.m. Oh my gosh. So it's the night time. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here where I am. So I could do it a little bit earlier. On a Sunday? Would it work on a Sunday evening for you guys? It'd be a Monday afternoon, like late morning, afternoon for me. I could do it. It's not a problem. Janet and Bob, I know you guys have been following me for years. And I'm so grateful to you guys. I really, really am. Thank you. And, you know, for all your input, for all of the support that you've given me. I know, I see you. I do know. I do recognize the names, like the handles of the names of people. So I do know, like, and that for me, it means a lot. Like, I'm so grateful to you guys. Kaydes says, I can walk to the beach. It's 40 degrees Fahrenheit here, though. The snow-capped mountains make it work. Yeah. You know, where we live, our environment has a lot to say about us, about how we are and how we lead our life. I do have to say that I am getting attacked by a mosquito here under the table. I get eaten by mosquitoes. I have this plug-in at night and it does work. I'm not gonna lie, that has saved my life. Anyway, our environment is really, really important because it really affects our mood. Remember, our mood is visual as well as what we look around, how we see it. We encode that as information. Am I happy? Am I happy where I am? So for me, my happiness is about being free. Okay, having freedom. Being able to, freedom for me means going to visit things, not necessarily things as in like tangible things like new clothes, new shoes, makeup. Don't get me wrong, I love all that stuff, I'm not gonna lie here. I have gone crazy in the past, you know, with all that stuff. But I like experiences, I love seeing things. Indonesia, I've got to tell you, Indonesia itself is so beautiful because I've been to Sumatra. I'm going to be going there next month as well, and it's just, Indonesia itself is such a beautiful place. Like, now I know why they call it the island of the gods, because it is stunning. It's so beautiful. And that's what I'm saying, Kades, like, you can walk to the beach, you can see the mountains, see the forest. That all matters to the healing of your nervous system, you know, to you as a person. So for you guys, if you can get out, and I know it's for some of you, it's very cold and there is snow. If you can out to walk to somewhere that's nature, even to a park, even if you live in a city and there is a park, get yourself out there, you know, because that also is very important. Get out into nature, that really calms your nervous system. It's the white noise, it's the energy of the place that is very healing, and this is so underestimated. Go, do that, start doing these little things. It doesn't have to be long, you can be there for 5 minutes. You can even incorporate it into your journaling, you know? But your environment is very, very important in your life. That I want you guys to remember. I'd love to bring you up here to fish the salmon run on July. I'd love it, and I love salmon. I love salmon so much. Disown his own girl. They are hyper-vigilant to the extreme. Yeah, no contact for years. Oh, well done, Janet. Well done, this is it. How do you tell your empathetic children they're in a relationship with a narcissist? Danny, bless you, my friend. Okay, so with kids, okay, there's obviously a limit to how they're going to understand this. But what I would say to you is the way that you have to show them what healthy love is, what healthy parents is. It's about you showing, because they feel they might not have the vocabulary to be able to communicate and explain that, express that to you. So what is important is you show them, okay, this is not how we do things. It depending on how old they are. If they can understand the explanation, then you probably leave it until, like, I'm saying adolescence, when they can really, really understand. But as in terms of, like, if they're kids, you have to show them. And you have to educate them in terms of, don't give too much of this, don't give too much emotion of this. Be more, you know, teach the boundaries and teach them confidence in being able to execute those boundaries. Do you know what I mean? That's what's really important, rather than saying, oh, they're like this, they're like that, look out for this. Kid's not going to understand it like that. It's more about you showing them, or you explaining to them how to put boundaries and show them and build their confidence and resilience up so they can execute, they can basically put their boundaries forward, because that's something that we all suffer with or have discrepancies in, that we don't have the confidence to put boundaries in place because we feel like it's embarrassing, or it's rude to say no, or it's not nice when you don't do this, or it's not nice when we don't contact someone. That's not what that's about. You have to protect yourself, because no one's going to do it for you. You're the only person that can. So you have to do that for you. That is what is really important. Okay? So teach your children boundaries and confidence. That's what I would say. I hope that's helped. It's Midnight Sun, Alaska. It's amazing how their patterns, according to those who experience them, how their behaviors are almost textbook across the board. Yeah, it's ego. It's ego. That's what it is. That's why they do that. 11 p.m. Okay. I'm so behind. Hold on. Where are we? Where are we with the comments? Hold on. Bear with me. I've just got to do. Okay. Sorry, I have to do some moderation here. We've got a troll here. Bev, it says, sweet time to live stream in Australia. Sydney, it's 5 p.m. right now. Oh yeah, because you're 3 hours ahead, so it's 5 p.m. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock here. Okay, I will remember that. Yeah, because Australia is always ahead. My narc kept saying he will replace me when I broke up with him, and I'm afraid if he's happy with new supply, he doesn't care to lose me. Big energy, big energy, big energy. Bless you. He will always have supply because they can't be alone. I had answered this in an earlier question, but they can't be alone. That's why. All right. So they need to have someone there. They need to have someone to be able to to entertain them, to give them the attention, validation. And that's why they will always seek that. So whether they'll forget you, no, because as long as you keep entertaining the attention, the validation, the compassion, all of that, basically being their emotional slave, they're not going to forget you. They're going to keep coming back for more what you give them. That's the difference. It's not because they find better they forget about you. They'll find another person, another one, and they'll still keep you. Do you know what I mean? That's how it works. That's how you've got to see it. It's all a transaction. That's what it's about. It's all transactional. Guys, please don't forget to smash the like button. Thank you. Lynn Valley, what time is it over there? It's 2:10 in the afternoon. Yeah, it's the afternoon now. Aura says, can my ex-narcissist feel my energy if I don't feel them anymore? Once you said 6 or 7 years in a video, once you said 6 or 7 years ago in a video, can they feel your energy? They can to a certain point. Yeah, it depends how aware they are, how switched on they are. So yeah, they will be able to feel it. But usually with these types of energetic bonds, it takes about 7 or 8 years for it to kind of disseminate. So I don't know, it just depends how long and how intense your connection was with that person. But to a certain degree, yeah, they can feel you. For sure they can. Yes. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you. Midnight Sun. I'd volunteer to moderate for you once you get to know me. But oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That would be great. Because we just sometimes I do get the trolls on here. I haven't for a long time. But sometimes we do get the trolls on here. So yeah, this would be great. Thank you. I will bear you in mind. But I just need to set up like times and dates and things like that. Guys, I'm going to be on here for another 5 more minutes because I've been on here nearly an hour, and I am so happy to be talking with you guys, that you guys are here. I'm so happy, honestly. I will do this again. Should I go live again around this time later on this week? Probably Thursday or Friday. Would that be okay? Let me know, Thursday or Friday. I'll go live again at this time. And I know it doesn't work for the UK people, because I know there's been a few of you that have been from the UK, but I'm just thinking, so I'll go live again. And maybe what I'll do, check on the community tab, because I'll put it up there. But I'm just, now as I'm like thinking about it, should we do like Thursday or Friday? Thursday I'm back in the studio in the afternoon, so I'll be doing some more content then, some more videos then. One of a kind says, does ruminating last forever because I've been dealing with it for 2 years? No, it doesn't, my friend. No, it doesn't. Rumination is about you trying to find answers to a situation, probably them, that hasn't been resolved. But this is where you've got to be more aware, more on it, to kind of like go, okay, you know, I need to do something about it, because this is your nervous system. It's got stuck in that mode. So the more that you ruminate and overthink, you're creating more neural pathways that's going to bring about more of that, because you're trying to seek an answer, a solution. So what I would say to you is try to do certain things, like channeling can really help. Distract your mind, go for a walk, listen to some music, I don't know, do a hobby, like something that you really like, to distract but also calm your nervous system down. Excuse me, because that will really help you, rather than you just doing the same thing over and over. Like calming music, that will really, really help you. Thank you, Aura. Thank you. It's been great as well to see you all. Honestly, I know you guys can see me. I can't see you, but like just even reading your comments, like that to me is enough. And it just feels like I literally sat have a beer and a matcha with you guys in this cafe, this restaurant. Well, it's been so lovely. Honestly, I feel so content, and I've got such a big smile on my face. And you know, I've got to say, I have missed you guys a lot. Like I really, really have. This is amazing. Hello. Oh, thank you, Jaros. I just got round here. Thank you from New York City. Thank you. And Lynn, you're from London. Guys, you know, if I didn't answer your questions on here, do you know what? Put them in the comments section, and I will answer them back, because I'm going to go back home, or I might just do it here, and I'll just do a nice thumbnail, and I will write some bits and pieces. So if you have any questions and I didn't answer them, please put them in the comments section below, because I will answer them like written. And I am hoping to go live either Thursday or let me know in the comments section below when you be better for you, but it'll be around this time, maybe an hour or two earlier, something like that. Dennis, thank you. Good. I know, Dennis, I really have enjoyed it, and I've missed being live. Midnight Sun, I'm very grateful that I was just scrolling and found you live in person. I was able to spend this whole time with you. I always receive, bless you, we miss you too. Yes, look, here I am in Bali. Yeah, I'm just in here. Like, I've just sat here on my own because I'm going to be doing some editing now. So, yes, guys, so lovely to see you again. I hope that you have such an amazing week. Remember, always think of you. Know that you are going to get through this. Remember, level up your mindset. You got this, and you're amazing. Every single one of you is amazing. Never forget that, okay? I see you, and I see your potential, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful to every single one of you. Bob, Janet, Midnight Sun, Alaska, Barefoot, Sonia from South Africa, thank you. Please remember, I will do. So many of you in here. Thank you. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.